We are off to the races. The 2019 federal election campaign is officially underway, which begs the question, what on earth is the election about? Now, for a lot of people, the answer to that is going to be getting Justin Trudeau out of office. A noble gesture, a noble desire, but it's not as simple as that, because there's also a part of Canada that thinks this election is about stopping the rise of right-wing populism, stopping the Donald Trumpian figure that Andrew Scheer apparently is, or at least the Doug Fordian figure that the media is trying to make him out to be. But it's a serious question. What is the primary issue on which Canadians will be casting their ballots? The answer is, I don't know. Canadians get to decide for themselves. But we do know the big issues that certainly should be on the radar. Number one has to be the fight against the carbon tax. This has been the tax that Justin Trudeau has literally been deploying untold amounts of government resources to basically defend the federal government's right to impose a carbon tax on provinces that don't want one. This is a battle that's on its way to the Supreme Court. Though if Justin Trudeau loses the election, the carbon tax is pretty much dead on arrival. You don't need to get it thrown out in court because Canadians will have had their say at the ballot box. But there are deeper themes in this election, things that for Canadians should be a lot more significant than just singular public policy issues or debates. And that's the idea that Justin Trudeau right now has had a government that is basically hell-bent on telling Canadians what's best for them, irrespective of facts and irrespective of what Canadians may think is best for them. I mean, the carbon tax is one example of this. The government saying, you can't be trusted to conserve, you can't be trusted to look after the environment, so we're going to decide for you. We're going to levy this tax on everything. But we also see it with social issues. This is the way you have to think. This is the way you have to believe something. We see it with untold numbers of issues where what happens is the government says this is our way and no dispute, no debate, nothing allowed. We have a government right now that is entertaining an idea of censoring speech, of regulating internet providers to regulate and censor what they deem online hate speech without deciding it. Something that if the Liberals are re-elected will perhaps become a matter of policy. Have you heard free speech talked about through the election? If not, it certainly should be. We don't know if it's going to be in the official leaders' debates, but it certainly is something you need to put to candidates. I'm talking about a few of the issues now because the kickoff of the election also means it's the kickoff of True North's coverage of the election. I'm proud to say we crowdfunded an election coverage fund to let us crisscross the country, going to where the story is, interviewing the candidates who matter. Now, we had your help on this, and I'm very grateful for it. There's still work to be done, and you can support us at tnc.news. But I also want to hear from you where the stories are. I'm not just talking about the local clam bake or fish fry in your city, but what are the big stories? What are the issues that the politicians are ignoring? What are the candidates that you really think need to stand out? Shoot me an email. Let me know what you're thinking. This election is for you, as is True North. For True North, I'm Andrew Lawton.